What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon NBA DFS video. It is Wednesday. We have a nice slate of games instead of what we had yesterday for 4 games. So we have 8 games on the slate, I believe. We're going to give you everything that we have. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. A lot of new subscribers the past couple of days. We do have giveaways every single video. 2 ways to win. You got to be a YouTube subscriber first off, but like this video, be a subscriber, and leave a comment for the comment picker. If the video gets at least 50 likes, you have a chance to win a free week of FTA Plus, which is a week of all the content that we offer. If this video gets at least 100 likes, you have a chance at a free month. 150 likes, a chance at a $200 free year. 200 or more likes, a chance at a lifetime pass. Second way to win. Somewhere in this video, there'll be a keyword. Listen for that keyword and type it out, and you have a chance to win a free week of FTA Plus. Now, you could win both of them. Yesterday's video did not get 50 likes, so we are just going to do a real quick giveaway to see who the winner is for the keyword. So we'll just roll it until we see the keyword. It might be first, it might be second. So we looked at, and we want to look at this comment here.
60,000 bonus.
I don't know why it does that. It goes back and forth there. Yes, so Timothy Jones, it was a
What's
long
going on, everybody?
one.
Welcome back.
There we go.
Fantasy Team.
Timothy Jones, congratulations. You are the winner because you did have, at the end of this comment, pistachio. So that was the keyword. Now, it's just a random keyword throughout the day, or throughout the video. So congratulations, Timothy. If you see this, email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. That's dfshelp, the number 1@gmail.com. And let me know your username on the website, and we will set you up. What I really like is our sponsors, Outlier.Bet. If you have not checked them out, make sure to check them out. The link to sign up is down below. Anyone who signs up with that link, right here in the description of this video, using our link, and you can show us that you signed up with it, you're going to get a 7-day free trial, but we're going to give you 3 days free of FTA Plus just for signing up for the trial. No credit card required there. So you got to use our link, and we got to be able to confirm it. But I used them yesterday for one of our bets, so our NBA bets. So I took Sabonis for a double-double. I took Luka for a double-double, and I parlayed those two with Jokic with a triple-double. Now, we got Jokic with a triple-double, hit that immediately. In the third quarter, actually, and then he dominated. Sabonis got it in the late game. Luka came up 1 rebound or assist short. I think 1 assist short of a double-double, which would have been an extra $150 in my hand. I used their insights. I went to their insights, and I found some that I liked. That's what I liked. So check them out for sure. So what we're going to do is this article on the screen. Anytime there's at least 5 games on the slate, we give 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks. So we're going to do that just like normal, but I've asked for your suggestions. After that, we're going to give you probably the top 5 players that have the value at each position overall. So something under-owned players that definitely can see that. Now, I know we do a lot of things on the website, but if you look at it, we have more stuff on the website that we don't go over in this video. And then towards the end, we will build a lineup for you guys to hopefully start your path of bringing home the bacon. So looking at the point guard position, we've got Trae Young, 46 fantasy points. I love this matchup for him. I think he outscores. He's my favorite play of the day. That's why he's the picture of the video in the article. I got LaMelo Ball at 45 fantasy points. I got Tyrese Maxey at 44. Mid-tier picks here at point guard today. Got Darius Garland at 33, Derek White 33, and Tyler Hero at 33. And then a couple of value picks. Kyle Lowry, 22 fantasy points. Peyton Pritchard, 22, and Miles McBride at 20. We've got shooting guard position right now. We've got Donovan Mitchell at 42 fantasy point projection. Jaylen Brown at 40. Desmond Bane at 37. Mid-tier, Austin Reeves at 31. Jaden Ivey at 30. And Dennis Schroeder, 29. And then some value picks. Marcus Smart, 24. Grady Dick, 24. And Andrew Nembhard at 23. Moving to the small forward position. Jason Tatum at 47. LeBron James at 45. Jimmy Butler at 37. Mid-tier, Kelly Oubre Jr. at 30. Michael Bridges, 28. Cam Johnson, 25. And then a couple of value picks here. Benedict Mathurin at 23, Cody Martin, 19, and Aaron Nesmith at 19. You can see it does drop off dramatically from Jason Tatum down. Moving from the power forward, you got Paolo Banchero at 45. You've got Pascal Siakam at 38. Santi Aldama, 27. Okongwu at 27. I believe he rested. It was just for rest his last game. Hachimura at 25. And then value, Patrick Williams, 23. Jake LaRavia, 21. And Nikola Jovic at 21. Then we get to the center position. We've got Anthony Davis at the top. As long as he stays healthy, got him right around 51 fantasy points. We've got Karl Anthony Towns at 38. Nikola Vucevic at 38. Value, Andre Drummond, 31. Jalen Duren, 31. And Jakob Poeltl, 31. And then some value at center. Wendell Carter Jr., 26. Nick Richards, 22. And Zach Edey, who is questionable, I've got him at 22 right now. Again, the minimum, basically what you're looking for, though, when building your lineups, try to get a minimum of at least 25 fantasy point projection, because that's pretty much what it's going to take to feel comfortable with that. So we will look at some point guard positions, some value that we see. I think one of the big values that we're going to see is Andrew Nembhard going up against Boston. He's got the 18th DVP against the position. Got a pretty good value for him. Another one, his price is getting up there, but Trey Mann at 5,000 going up against Toronto, 17th DVP. We do go down a little bit lower. Ayo Dosunmu at 4,700 on DraftKings, going up against Orlando, who ranked 25th out of 30 teams. I like his matchup there. We're projected him right around 23. So if we move to the shooting guard position, looking at some value here. Corey Kispert going up against Atlanta in a game where they're probably playing from behind, and he gets the minutes in there. Corey Kispert at 23rd DVP. I love that matchup for him. Marcus Sasser going up against Philly. Not the best matchup for him, but he is only 3,400 if he gets in there. Let's see if he's going to get his minutes wise. Yeah, maybe not Sasser. His minutes are not there. Nope, the minutes are gone. I do not like that now. Finding some other value. You do have Cody Martin going up against Toronto. Toronto ranks 16th. And again, a lot of these guys have different position eligibility, so that's kind of what I'm talking about. So if you look at this, the minutes have been there for Cody Martin. Don't follow what DraftKings does, because it has 7th OP rank, whereas DVP, it has Cody Martin, Toronto being 16th. So that being said, people, and I know a lot of you, and I've heard about from you guys, that you think the OPR is like DVP, and it's not. It needs to be more known. So if you look at Glossary, opponent rank, see, that's the thing though. It's not the opponent rank because it's not DVP. So it's very messed up. It's the way they do it. It's very messed up. Moving to small forward for some value. I'm just kind of looking at lower Fonte from last year. We used him a ton. Looking at him, the minutes have been there for him. The production has not been there for him, but he could be a very cheap, low-owned option at 3,500 that I think you might have some success with as long as he gets the run that he needs. Looking at some more Conquer here. He's questionable. Let's see if he's going to be in. Could miss his third straight game. If he is playing, he's had success. He's 3,800. He could be a very sneaky option. Has not played in 4 days, but when he was playing, he was getting 20-plus minutes this last game. So that is definitely something to pay attention to if he's in. I do like him, but again, his foot could be a problem considering he's got to use it for, running. So we look at that, and then possibly looking up. You got Jaime Jaquez Jr. The minutes have been there. Against Detroit, 33 minutes. He put up 29.5. He's put up 20-plus fantasy points every single game. He's a cheaper option at 5,000. Jaquez Jr., I do not mind him whatsoever. Moving to the power forward position. Looking at this, I think the number one value is Jake LaRavia going up against Brooklyn. He's got 28th DVP there. We've used him a few times this year, a couple of times anyway. The minutes have been there, and you can see he's coming off his best game ever against Chicago, or best game this year anyway, against Chicago. Played 31 minutes in that game. Him going up against Brooklyn, who ranked 28th. I love that matchup for him. Might be my favorite overall value play of the day, being his price. Another one I want to look at. Oh, I did do that. Why is it going backwards? Let me refresh real quick. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes, if anyone knows why it does that, it's done that before. Grant Williams. The minutes have been there. They've trended a little bit weirdly. 25, 29, 19 against Miami, and it was a close game in that one. But Williams going against Toronto, who ranked 22nd against that position. I love that matchup for him at power forward. Another one would be Larry Nance Jr. going up against Washington. The minutes. This one is going to be a little bit off because I think he got some run in that game because Okongwu was out. Yeah, so he didn't play. If Okongwu was in, Larry Nance is probably not going to get the 20-plus minutes in this game, so that's definitely something to pay attention to in this game. Then we look at the center position. Looking at center position, with Embiid being out, Porzingis being out, value. Larry Nance, if Okongwu's out, he will make that. But Noah Clowney makes a lot of sense. Noah Clowney, in this matchup, Memphis is 16th, so almost in the middle against them, against the center position, which I really like. I got him projected right around 20 fantasy points. A couple other value. Marvin Bagley, if he's in there, I don't mind his value going up against Atlanta. They rank 18th against the center position. Okongwu is only 5,500 going up against Washington. If Okongwu is in there, I really like the matchup for him as well. But if Okongwu is out, I'm all in on Larry Nance Jr. for sure. So those are some of the value. If that is the kind of information you guys would like to see at each position, let me know. Let me know if that is something you're looking like. Those are low-owned options that I think might be in store for a good game. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build a lineup. We're going to use some of the value picks. We're going to pay up. I think we can get both LeBron and AD in this lineup. So let's try to put both of those guys in this lineup. So LeBron, I'm going to put him at small forward. And then AD is your center. A value pick at point guard that we talked about was Trey Mann. So I think we can get Trey Mann in there. Another one we talked about is Mathurin. So I've got them up here on this list. These are plays that I really like. Also, the key word is Yankees because they won a game. It's pretty neat of what they were trying to do. Another one is, like I said, LaRavia. I think he's probably one of my top favorite value plays on the slate. So the build here is the two studs in LA, and then we've got 5,600 for three other spots, which I think we can get. It just depends. So I think we can get Nembhard here. I love Nembhard, one of the probably the top point guard value play, if I do say so myself. Now we're at 6,200. We didn't talk about him. He is in the write-up. He is in the projections. Scottie Pippen, Jr., 40 plus on both games. I like this matchup here. Now we're looking at 6,600 for a forward. So 6,600, what we can do, you go RJ Barrett, Kelly Oubre Jr. Both are in great matchups. So if we look at this, so do not follow the OPRK on this one. I want to follow... I want to see what both of these are first. So I am looking at Barrett. RJ Barrett. Charlotte is 20th DVP. And we're projecting Barrett about 33 fantasy points. And then Oubre, going up against Detroit, 30th DVP, also projecting at 30. Both are in great options. So then what I want to do is take it one step further and see which game has the highest implied over-under. So Toronto, Charlotte, Detroit at Philly. So that is where Outlier comes in. We go into the games. We go into Wednesday, and we look at this. So it was between Charlotte, Toronto, Detroit, Philly. Detroit and Philly have a 216.5 over-under, with Philly being a 4.5 point favorite, so it should be a close game. And then Toronto-Charlotte has a 225.5 over-under, with Charlotte being a 6.5 point favorite, with with Barrett maybe playing from behind, getting the minutes. He had 29 minutes. Didn't have his best shooting numbers, though somewhat expected. He suffered injury in the preseason. This was first taste of basketball. Yeah, so I'm going RJ Barrett. The matchup's better for him, or about the same, but the over-under is a little bit higher. Vegas thinks there's going to be a lot of play there. So this is one lineup that I'm going to be playing. Again, an initial lineup. A lot of news will come out throughout the day to tell us if some value plays are here or there, and that is where we'll know if we want to pay up at other positions. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to build a FanDuel lineup just like we did with that. So looking at that, I think we're able to feel pretty good about it. So these are initial lineups and rankings and projections. They can and most likely will change throughout the day, but I wanted to bring that to your attention. So I think we did not talk about him, but I think we can get Wemby here for one of our power forwards. Okay. And looking at that, we do have to remember that New Orleans, this will be a second game of a back-to-back. We don't have the statistics to see how certain teams do against or how they play on back-to-backs yet. We're still waiting on that. So I want to get Wemby in there. That's one I want to pay up for. I also want to pay up for LeBron. So I'm going to pay up for LeBron as well. I think those are going to be my two high guys. Then want to look at some value at point guard. Click on it. Kevin Porter. 4,200 game log wise. Hasn't done a ton. The minutes are the one that scares me a little bit. This one might be one of those that changes, but currently have him projected right around 23.3 fantasy points, which is about 5.5 times value, which is on the low end when you're projecting. But again, if you're building a stars and scrub type lineup, that's kind of what we're looking at. Ja Morant, now he's questionable. Game time decision with a thigh. Could be a second straight game. That's what I'm scared about. Did not play against Chicago. If he is in, I do like him. If he is not in, that scares me. So let's just, for instance, let's say his thigh is a problem. Let's take him out. Let's not put him in there. I don't trust that. Maybe it's a little bit different. So instead of Morant, I want to keep Kevin Porter in there. I think I want to go Donovan Mitchell. I like Donovan Mitchell in this position here, going up against the Lakers in that same high-scoring game. Caruso's another one where the minutes have been there. Production, it's iffy. But he's only 4,600. He allows us to go other positions. Another one we did not talk about, I kind of want to look. He's got a game time decision for pelvis. He won't. Okay, so he's doubtful. So Quickly is out already. Quickly out of our lineup. Bing, zing. Which can change up a little bit. So with Quickly being out, we're still a little bit. So let's look at a little bit of Miami. Josh Richardson. 3,600, very cheap option. The minutes, he has not played yet. So this is the problem. Not listed on the so he did not make his debut for whatever reason, but he was expected to make his debut. So maybe I can't trust him either. Trying to look at some of these value picks that are showing up in our database. Josh Richardson has not played yet, so that we gotta probably be out on that. So let's get rid of Mitchell. Let's go with Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, 9,300. I do like that matchup for him. Another shooting guard, we're going to put Mitchell in that shooting guard instead of point guard. So still want Donovan Mitchell because I like that matchup for him. Still have LeBron James. Another one I'm going to look at is Javonte Green. So looking at his price going up, it is a second game of back-to-back. I get that. But a very cheap option. Now, if he is out, then we will go a different direction. But Javonte Green is in there. So now we need one power forward and one center. I think the center we're going to go with is going to be Clint Capella. His price is 5,400. Got him projected right on 28 fantasy points. You look at his game logs. That's basically where he's been at the last two games. And then at power forward, we got 3,900. We've already talked about him. Grant Williams at 3,900. That is a lineup right there. Porter, Maxey, Caruso, Mitchell, James, Green, Wembayama, Williams, and Capella. So I'm going to put them in there. I'm going to lock those lineups in there, and that's that. So that's FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. That's everything we offer for NBA. Well, we offer more, but if this is the kind of video you are looking for, projections, top value plays, giveaways, on top of that, keep coming back. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. And be on the lookout for the NFL content we're already putting out there. I already put a waiver wire video out yesterday, or on Tuesday morning, I think it was. I put that out there. We're starting to do more shorts videos on here on YouTube and on our TikTok. So make sure you go give us some follow and love on TikTok. Need more subscribers over there or followers on TikTok to be able to be in the partner program as well. Again, the more times I can be, the more partner programs and the more I get paid from them, I can continue to bring these videos, because this is not my only job. This is a side job, but I put a ton of blood, sweat, and tears in the website and on all of social media for you guys. So if you guys like this video, make sure you check out the breakdown we're going to do for NFL. We're going to do Thursday Night Football Showdown breakdown. We're going to do main slate breakdown. We're going to do it all for you. So that is what I've got. Good luck on this nice Wednesday slate, and let's bring home some bacon.